New at noon, and MARTA just received a $750,000 grant to boost service in historically underserved communities. Atlanta News First reporter Asia Wilson live outside the Oakland City Station on Lee Street Southwest in Atlanta, where the check, Asia, was just presented.
You're exactly right, and leaders say that this is essentially a community celebration in MARTA's efforts to basically improve transportation services in the Campbellton corridor. Now, it's the reason why the Federal Transit Administration, also known as FTA, presented MARTA with that $750,000 grant. Now, MARTA officials say they will be able to use it for research and studies that will bring a faster and more efficient transit line and boost economic development. They're also going to be looking at redevelopment and preserving housing, improving streetscapes, and much more.
What that means is we're taking a look at the pinch points in the communities, the things that haven't been right, the results of underinvestment of the past, and really making sure that we tackle those components of the project such that when the plan comes together in its full totality, it will be something that is that meets the needs of the community, delights the community, builds ridership, generates density around our transit-oriented development plans.
The general manager you just heard from says that they will next use the funds to basically continue to do research for future building. We had this whole press conference and that presentation of that check from the federal government posted right now on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. We're live in Atlanta. Asia Wilson, Atlanta News First.